Welcome back to the Galactic Underground. I am Jason, and I have a special treat for you guys. So, I am down in Arizona right now. I was blessed, actually, to be invited by Jaeger with Shroud Industries to be a part of the project Guardians Squadron. It's a fan film for Star Wars, so I'm going to be doing interviews with the cast and some of the cosplayers that have come down, and as well as the director, cinematographer, and Jaeger himself. But I'm doing some spotlights. This particular spotlight is super special because Glen here came all the way from the UK just to be a part of this project. This guy is super talented. You know, he does a lot of visual effects stuff. You guys should definitely check out his Instagram. I will put the link in the bio and stuff for you guys to do that as well. But go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, so I'm Glen Higgins from the UK, as Jason said. And I've been I feel very lucky to be invited by Shroud Industries to come along and act and be in this project. And it's been an absolute pleasure being here and great, brilliant.
Right.
It's really great.
You know, and the thing is a lot of us didn't even know each other when we came here.
Yeah, exactly.
You
and
know?
that's the greatest thing I've got out of this. I think just it felt like just the first day we met each other, everyone just got on, everyone just mucked in, and it was just a real good vibe. The whole week it's been a great vibe between everyone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I like about Mando Clan Shroud to begin with, is it attracts a lot of really good people. So far, anyways, in my experience. So.
Honestly, it's been a real it's been such a great experience for me. And being involved in Guardian Squadron as well, and being having my character.
Right. So as you said that, bro, tell me a little bit more about your character.
My character is called Rip Varo, and he's kind of a hothead, protector of his his gang, basically. So. He a bit of a loose cannon, which is kind of similar to what I am anyway. So it wasn't that hard to act about that. but no, it was great being able to get into that role and act opposite some great guys in this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's great.
Yeah, for sure. And I was kind of sneaking around. I got permission to film behind the scenes and stuff while you guys were filming, which I will be putting that on the YouTube channel as well. And I got to see you, and you didn't even really have to speak to tell a story. You were great.
Yeah.
You were working on a speeder bike, I think.
Yeah, I was working on a speeder bike. I was, Jake's character comes in, and I'm sort of straight away up there, hey, what's going on here? What do you need? What's happening? And I'm kind of, I guess, a guard dog type character in that scene. So I was channeling a sort of, without having to say my lines, with a look, I think, was what I was trying to convey, So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about yourself. When did you start cosplaying?
I started cosplaying, I would say, properly in maybe 2021, I think. It was, and the reason I really got into it, I've always been a huge Star Wars fan and Marvel fan and all this sort of stuff. So for me, it was kind of always going to end up going in that direction anyway, in terms of that, because I was just such a big fan of it. But I started, so by sort of trade, I'm a personal trainer.
Oh, right on.
So I actually started. I guess I was trying to find a way I could merge my kind of love for Star Wars and sci-fi and anything like that and movies into my personal training. So I created a channel called Get Kids Moving on YouTube, and it's a kids workout channel, and it's workouts ranging from Star Wars, like lightsaber workouts, Harry Potter, Marvel and Disney princesses. So it's something for the kids to be able to visually follow and give them something to engage with at home. And and that when I started making the costumes for that, that's when I started to creatively get going with that, and then making my costumes look better and better for that channel.
Right.
And then good enough to go to Comic Cons and you
so
know.
like
and
you being a personal trainer and caring about the health of children and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Creating a YouTube channel is what actually inspired you to do cosplay yourself.
did.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's
was
wild.
And I'm a terrible perfectionist. It's a real problem of mine. And attention to detail. When I was making these videos, I just wanted them to be better and better. I started experimenting with visual effects and learning that as well. So all of those workouts, you know, are done on green screen, but like I add the effects on there, like the lightsabers and stuff like that. And then I just wanted to make them look like you were almost watching a movie whilst working out. So then that fell into my cosplay to be like, right, no, this needs to be on point, needs to be the right way, the right look, and I just went from there, really, you know. So
you know, the other thing is, I'm glad you said that about your visual effects. He is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
We were sitting at breakfast today, drinking coffee and stuff, and he was showing me some of the stuff on his Instagram that he has done, and it is amazing. Anything from being Superman to Mr. Fantastic, you know, all the way down. I mean, like using practical effects and like filming a little bit here and there, and then layering it in, not using a lot of AI and stuff, which is really super cool and refreshing to see. You know, tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was self-taught. I mean, as I was experimenting with the channel and the workouts and stuff, it was something that I wanted to make better, and I love learning this sort of thing, and yeah, the visual effects kind of came with that, and but I love, my favorite thing is to work things out. The practical side of making something look incredible on screen, whether it's something for someone's film or some content for my Instagram. I just love the practical side of the effects.
Right.
You know, knowing that there's not, you know, at the end of the day, like we've gone over my Star Killer cosplay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the video, I basically have my lightsaber completely apart, floating, and then it all comes together and then lights up. And you love that one.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that was great.
And
it's
it's
super cool.
And again, you know, you can 3D render stuff and make all that, you know, happen. But I love to make things completely practical when it comes to effects. And so, you know, I'm holding, like, finger through each part of the lightsaber on the green screen, and then I can manipulate and put it all together like that. So for me, that is, or whether I'm floating and someone's got a rope behind me holding me up, and you know, all of that I love to work out. And when it comes together, when you're editing, you like, it's just that feeling of like, oh, man, that looks, you know.
The Doctor Strange one was my favorite.
Yeah. Again, yeah, it's they can be tedious working it out sometimes, but that again is all part of the process for me.
No, absolutely.
You know, I love it.
And as any YouTuber even knows, or any social media influencer and stuff, like it's a lot of work to learn your craft and where you fit.
Yeah.
You know, and things like that. So your overall experience with Shroud Industries and this film and Guardians Squadron.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys, I can't talk
it's
today.
Fine. No, yeah, I mean, the overall experience has been fantastic. I mean, I think, you know, just meeting, you know, like-minded people like yourself, and it's the passion everyone has to create something great. And I think that's what I'm going to come away from this. I'm going to head back to the UK in a few days, and I'm going to be, my creative juices are flowing already, you know, and what I want to make when I get home, what I want to, because it's nice to be able to also.
I saw you creeping on everybody's costumes.
Matt, I was
like everybody's costumes, everything, just like.
Listen, I was filming this, yeah, because
that's how I know you have passion as an artist.
I think that's it, and I think you kind of can't not do that. I think it's the, you know, it's. I feel like with cosplay as well, your outfit is never done.
Right.
I feel like there's always something you can add to it, or you can always, you know, do reiterations of it. And I think that I'm going to go back after looking at other people's amazing outfits and being like, okay, I can up my game a bit, you know, and that's what it's all about, you know.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
So Glenn has some social media. He has a YouTube channel. He has Instagram and other platforms as well. I'm going to be putting all of his stuff in the bio. I suggest you guys to definitely check him out. He's amazing. You know, I'm not just saying that because we were in a film together.
No.
Actually, I didn't even know Glenn until
Exactly,
a few days ago.
yeah.
So,
No, I appreciate it.
Glenn also, maybe you said you might be putting out in the universe of doing this for other people too.
Of course.
You know, your
Yeah,
visual
absolutely.
effects and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So guys,
absolutely.
keep an eye on that. Check out
Yeah.
his work. It speaks for itself. And when he starts to do it for other people, maybe you can get him to do it for you as well. I know I'm going to talk to him about putting him in some projects.
Yeah,
so
we are. We're going to
absolutely.
collaborate.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in today. And until next time.